Make this very short video about some clarifications I wanted to make about the current DYAD audit that we're doing at Code4rena. Some questions that I get over and over again, so I thought this would be helpful for all of you guys. So one of the questions that I get often is what's the difference between vaults and vaults kerosene? We're in the Vault Manager V2 contract. Vaults holds exogenous collateral, which is wrapped ETH and wrapped staked ETH. Right now, we don't have any weird ERC20s in scope. So just focus on wrapped ETH and wrapped staked ETH and just very normal ERC20s. No ERC20s with fees, for example, or with any weird behavior. Okay, so that's vaults. Vaults kerosene holds bounded and unbounded kerosene vaults. Okay, so unbounded kerosene is a vault where you deposit kerosene and you can withdraw it again. And unbounded and bounded kerosene is a vault where you put in kerosene and you cannot withdraw it, but you get a 2x on all the kerosene that is in that vault. Okay, and how the mapping works is it's a UN to an address set. So it's basically a mapping from a DNFT ID to the vaults that DNFT or that NFT position wants to add to their respective position. And that's why we have two add functions. We have one add, which is for exogenous vaults, and we have add kerosene, which is for the bounded and the unbounded kerosene vaults, and the same for remove and remove kerosene. So we have that symmetry right there. Okay. Another question that I get often is about the kerosene manager. What's the role of the kerosene manager? Why do we need this? Okay, so we need that because the price of kerosene is deterministically calculated in the unbounded vault, okay, which happens here. And the asset price or the TVL that is used here in this equation is based on the exogenous collateral, only on the exogenous collateral. And in order to know what is exogenous collateral in the DYAD ecosystem, we have the kerosene manager. So when you look at the deploy script and you look at the kerosene manager, you can see the kerosene manager, we add two vaults to the kerosene manager, which is the ETH vault and the wrapped staked ETH vault. And these two vaults are the only vaults that are considered when we calculate the TVL right here. Okay, so that's the role of the kerosene manager. So if we go back, we have a maximum vaults of 10. I just put that in because of flexibility, and we have a potential for loop here. So I wanted to limit this somehow, but it's probably very likely only going to be two, right? The bounded and the unbounded. Okay. Another question that I get, that we got a lot, is about the licensing. And let's go back to the deployment script. So yeah, what is happening here? So in order to add a kerosene vault or a exogenous collateral vault to your position, it has to be licensed through the vault licensor. So what we do here is we add the ETH vault, the wrapped staked ETH vault, and the unbounded kerosene vault. And the bounded kerosene vault, the licensing of the bounded kerosene vault is commented out because when we launch this, we are not going to add the bounded kerosene vault from the beginning. We will do this later on. I just thought it would be helpful to leave this in as a comment. Okay, so only vaults that are licensed you can add to your exogenous collateral vaults or to the kerosene vaults. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so the third question that we get a lot is about the already deployed contracts, right? So DYAD is deployed already, right? We have the vault manager v1, we have a wrapped ETH vault, we have a wrapped staked ETH vault, we have the DNFT contracts and the DYAD contracts. The DYAD contract stays the same, right? The DYAD stablecoin already exists, stays the same. We're not going to change that. The DNFT contract already deployed, stays the same. We're not going to change that. What is going to change is the vault manager and their respective vaults. So we're going to deploy Vault Manager v2, and we're going to deploy a new wrapped ETH vault and a new wrapped staked ETH vault and an unbounded Kerosene vault, right? And the wrapped ETH vault and wrapped staked ETH vault already like in the v1 version, already deployed. There's nothing we didn't change anything in these contracts. Okay, but we need to migrate all the collateral to the new Vault Manager v2 ecosystem. So again, to repeat, to summarize, Vault Manager v1 exists. It has vaults, but we're gonna migrate to Vault Manager v2 with new vaults, and the respective DNFT users that we have in the ecosystem will need, or they have the choice to migrate to v2. I hope that that answers some of your questions. If you have any other questions, I'm available on Discord or Telegram or whatever. I hope this is helpful. Okay, bye bye.